Pangbourne, I'm a library user and I'm a member of the Save Pangbourne Library campaign. I present this petition to you, which has been signed by more than 1,300 people. These signatures represent the strength of opposition to the proposed cut to our library hours. Everyone in this room knows how important libraries are, and we know that libraries aren't simply about borrowing books. They educate, inspire and enlighten children and young people. They provide activities for people of all ages. They help to reduce social isolation. And in Pangbourne, we value our library precisely because it does all of these things. The proposed cut is an unfair attack on Pangbourne, which, despite its status as a rural service centre, receives few services from West Berkshire Council. With the protection afforded to Newbury Library at the expense of others, Pangbourne is beginning to feel more like the poor relation than ever. And, since the announcement of the cuts, people in Pangbourne have become increasingly concerned and angry about West Berkshire Council's mishandling of the issue. First, there was a deeply flawed consultation, which you chose to conduct almost exclusively online. This excluded people from having their say, particularly older residents. Many people found out about the proposed cuts not from the council but from the campaign. Second, your quality impact assessment describes travelling to Field Library as an inconvenience, despite the fact that there are no public transport links between Pangbourne and Field. You completely failed to take into account any disproportionate effect on Pangbourne as a rural community. Yet the people who replied to the consultation in great numbers told you time and time again that the cut will adversely affect small children and young people, older people and those with mobility issues. Quite frankly, your quality impact assessment is not worth the paper it's written on. Third, and despite requests from Pangbourne Parish Council, local campaigners and residents, you have failed to provide any concrete financial evidence to justify the cut. For more than 2 months now, you have failed to answer the most important question: how much money would you actually save by cutting our library hours? And fourth, despite using the declining number of library visitors to justify the cut, we now know that your evidence is based on inaccurate usage data. And I'll quote Councillor Bale, who said at a recent public meeting, "It is not as exact as it is in other libraries." The head of library operations said, "Other libraries have a bean counter. We don't have one at Pangbourne, so we do quarterly visitor surveys. This is not good enough." Councillors Lundy and Cole attended that public meeting, and they too failed to provide any hard evidence for the cut. Instead, they issued a challenge to the community to somehow make up the shortfall, telling us they want to charge residents a higher fee for voluntarily keeping open a facility that we have already paid for with our council tax. So who could blame the residents for concluding that this process has been a complete and utter shambles? So we urge you to go back to the drawing board. Come up with an accurate savings figure so that residents can see a justification for it and make an informed judgment about it. Carry out a consultation on the revised proposal of 22 hours a week, and this time, do it properly. And, until this mess is sorted out, take Pangbourne Library out of this year's basket of cuts until you can come up with a justification for it and produce a properly thought out and costed plan for the library's future. You are the elected representatives of the people of West Berkshire. You have the opportunity and the power to do the right thing. People's trust in you has been seriously undermined, but you can win back that trust, and this is what the people, by signing this petition, are asking you to do. They want their library to remain open for 27 hours a week. Please do the right thing, listen to what they're saying, and leave our library alone.
Yeah.
Thank you.